It's showtime, everybody. There we go.
Yeah, everyone knows this score.
Yeah, they do.
This is a
This
Danny
is
Elfman classic.
Beetlejuice. Yeah, it is. I didn't realize how much stuff he actually did do
Oh,
until
tons.
you hear everything that he done. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the 1988 classic American, comedy horror, I guess.
Yeah, it has a ghoul,
It
scary
fits.
aspect to it.
It fits our
I mean, it's all
criteria.
about. It has death in it, and then them ghosts coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've established that comedies are fair game as long as they are comedy slash horror, which this perfectly fits in.
Yes, it does. So it works. And also, too, it's a really good movie. You gotta have to do it anyway.
This movie is a timeless classic, and they have been for years going on about a Beetlejuice 2, but I don't think
Oh
that ever
man,
happens.
one could wish. I hope so. Well, a lot of people are old. Like, I mean, Winona Ryder, of course, can still do it, but I mean, Catherine O'Hara is old. Even Michael Keaton's old. Alec
Yeah,
Baldwin. Oh, Gina Davis. Ooh.
Michael Keaton, it's fine because he's got makeup all over him.
That's
You
true.
could
And
just
he
do
like he looks alright. I
you could
mean,
just do Beetlejuice with new people if you wanted, I guess,
oh no way.
or
No one could do it better than Michael Keaton.
maybe do it all in the Ghost World.
Oh, he can do that.
Yeah.
See, that's why, or at least do what Marvel does and do that de-aging stuff. Make them all look young again.
Uh, yeah, they could do that.
Man, that's speaking of Michael Keaton. Uh, I would love for them to make a Batman Beyond movie and have him be old Batman,
I have for
old Bruce Wayne.
years been
Oh,
campaigning for a goddamn Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton and like that's kind of what I was hoping they were
Zac
gonna
Efron.
do.
He'd be a good Terry.
They could have done it with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but they kind of ruined that.
Oh yeah, they did.
I like that name,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Robin. Fuck off.
Yeah.
God, I fucking hate
Oh, you gotta
that.
save that for the other review.
Oh,
You
sorry.
gotta save that for the review.
I know. Spoilers.
But yeah, well, everyone's seen it. That was 2012. Everyone's seen it by now.
I guess that's true. One thing about this movie that's weird is, so the movie's called Beetlejuice, and it's spelled how you would think it would be, but in the movie, his name is spelled super different.
I think they spelled it that way so nobody can pronounce Beetlejuice. Because if they say his name 3 times, he comes back. So I think they spell it that way. That way people go Beetlegeist. So
I
that doesn't
guess
get him to come back.
it's weird.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. Because if they spelled it the way it sounded, then when people read it, they're going to say his name 3 times and unleash him.
Yeah, this is one of the movies that, when Michael Keaton was announced he's going to be Batman in the 1989 Batman, and everyone was throwing a fit. This is like before the internet rage age. People were pissed because it's like, oh, fucking Beetlejuice and Mr. Mom really is going to be Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people were mad because, yeah, like you said, a lot of people threw around that Mr. Mom thing.
Yeah.
And did he do Multiplicity before or after
Oh,
Batman?
Multiplicity is like in the 90s. That was after
Yeah,
he
it's
was
such a
done
good
with
movie.
Batman. That is pretty good.
I didn't realize how good of a movie that was.
It's really good.
Oh, man.
Well, add that to the list.
Yeah, we do. God, this month needs to hurry up and end.
I know. Wait, you never know. It's great. We're already at the 10th day.
It's true.
Yeah.
Now, I'm still having fun doing this, but we keep coming up with new movies every day, and it's like, fuck, I want to do that one. Oh,
I
want
know.
to do that one.
I know. It only builds the tension for later. So this movie, this
Yeah,
is a
true.
star-studded cast in this movie. You got Michael Keaton, who is like just becoming a megastar. You have a super young Winona Ryder before she stole stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, before she was a klepto.
You have a still thin Alec Baldwin. You have a still hot Gina Davis.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Oh, man, one of her best movie ever to me is A League of Their Own.
That movie is pretty pretty solid, which add that to the list too.
Yeah, that's the only time I've ever wanted to bang Madonna, too.
The only time?
Yeah. Because she's
Why-
all, like, old and creepy now.
Well, but now, but not back then.
Well, back then, I didn't see her in other movies, like, but that she looked really good to me in that movie. I think,
Oh, you didn't see her
I
like
don't
on
know why,
MTV
she
and
just
shit?
did.
I guess you're a little younger.
I didn't give a shit, but I didn't give a shit about her videos. I didn't really like her music anyway,
Well,
so
no,
I didn't
fuck
like
no.
her in general.
She had that
Yeah,
sex book though with Vanilla Ice.
I heard about that, but never saw it.
Yeah,
Wasn't he pissed off about that?
I think so. Yeah. So this movie came out in March 30th, 1988. It's
Really,
interesting
that early in the
timing.
year?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess summer blockbusters were still a thing back then, but I don't know what the landscape was compared to. I mean, obviously now shit's out of proportion, but I'm not
Well, yeah,
familiar
because all the
with stuff
superhero
then.
movies.
Yeah. The budget was.
You think summertime would still be a good
I think it
time? You know,
was.
you want to hit that.
It was still always
March
the
just seems
biggest
so
time of the year.
awkward.
I don't know. Stuff's changing because Deadpool came out in February and made more than like Suicide Squad or whatever.
That's very true. And Logan came out in March, I believe, right?
Yeah, and more movies. The Captain Marvel's coming out in March. A Split came out in
Yeah, but no one cares
January
about that.
and made a ton of money.
Hey, you know what? Full disclosure,
What?
I when I saw Venom, they showed the Glass trailer, and
It,
I need to
it
fucking see Split.
you
'Cause
really
holy
need.
shit.
Well, the thing that sucks is like the end is already spoiled for you.
Yeah, I knew about that the second the movie was out. Like everyone tweeted about that ending,
Hey,
and
dude.
so I already knew it connected. But I still need to see the movie itself. Like I don't know. Oh shit, whatever that character's name is. I know he's the Beast when he's bad,
Yeah.
but I don't know the character's name. But
No,
I need
you
to see that movie so I can see all the personalities.
you need to absolutely see Split. It was my favorite movie that year. And when I because
Wow.
I didn't know about the end reveal thing.
Oh,
Because when I saw it in the theater and that the end scene started playing, and you see fucking David Dunn sitting at the thing, and he goes, "His name is Mr. Glass." Everybody in my theater was like, "What?" They all audibly yelled, "What?"
well, oh, fuck, dude. Like, well, what made you go see it? Because automatically,
I
because of his track record, when I hear M Night Shyamalan, I just went, ugh,
well
and I instantly didn't care.
he had a movie come out a couple years ago called The Visit, which was a really low budget, like a subdued horror movie that I have not seen yet, but
Was
I
that
need
the
to
one
see.
with the two kids and the grandparents?
Yes. Um,
Oh, dude, that movie was so good. You didn't
yeah,
see it?
I have not. I've been meaning to. Everyone said it was really good. It's like, okay, return to form.
It,
And then Split
it was so fucking good.
starting to come out, and it has James McAvoy in it. I'm a huge James McAvoy fan. Because it had been shown at movie festivals and stuff, and so everyone was like, "Holy shit, dude, this movie is awesome. He's back." And the performance is nuts. And somehow it was
Wow.
a miracle that I think even M Night was tweeting about how much of a miracle was that this ending never got spoiled anywhere. It still got showed at tons of festivals, but it never leaked out what happens in the end.
Oh,
So
wow.
when it finally came out and it got so much good praise that it just made a ton of money. It made like over 80
Yeah,
million
fuck.
or something.
God damn. I wanted to see it. I just didn't get a chance to go see it.
Oh,
So
I
was
went
like,
I
oh,
went fucking opening day for that. I was so pumped. And then I found
because
out it was
I've only seen.
what?
No, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Because I've only ever seen part of Unbreakable. I never saw the thing as a whole. I saw the part where he survived the train and then he started lifting like hella weights in front of his kid.
Yeah.
He was just like super strong. That's the only part of the movie I've seen. And then I know he has that hooded poncho and he kind of went like superhero because his son was like, oh, superheroes. So that's all I know of Unbreakable. And so, but seeing the trailer and seeing like just everything, I was like, fuck, I want to see this movie really fucking bad now.
I had wanted a sequel to Unbreakable for years, and apparently he had wanted to do one for years. He had like a trilogy in mind planned from the beginning, and the Beast character was
That's what
supposed
I
to
heard,
be in
yeah.
Unbreakable,
Oh shit.
but it got cut for time. So he got to revisit it and finally do the movie he wanted to do and wrap it up.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So, but like, if you need to see
Also
that so
too,
we can do it.
Also too, I like the fact that James McAvoy like it kind of looks normal, but then when he's like beast mode, he's like super like he looks super ripped, and it's just like holy shit.
I know.
Oh man, yeah, I need to see that.
Yeah. So, anyways, Beetlejuice.
Oh, so this movie's directed by our boy Tim Burton.
It is.
Sweeney Todd did
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff. Frank and Weenie.
His second appearance on our show. Not the last.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, because didn't you say you wanted to do Nightmare Before Christmas?
I mean,
They do live in Halloween Town.
yeah, no, I mean it fits. I mean, I guess we could do that. I actually saw it in
Yeah.
theaters 2 years ago.
I never. Honestly, I've never seen that movie all the way through. I've
Fucking
seen
really?
parts.
It's really short.
Yeah. No. Oh, is it?
Yeah, like it barely passes an hour.
Huh.
It's a really quick watch. But anyway, so Beetlejuice. This movie had a budget of 15 million. So I mean, again, I'm not sure about the time. I guess you double it, whatever, 30 maybe. Box office though is 73.7. So this was a huge hit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Trying to see if I can find anything from our boy Roger Ebert. Here we go. Roger Ebert gave the film 2 out of 4 stars, writing that he would have been more interested if the screenplay had preserved their sweet romanticism and cut back on the slapstick, talking about Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis. For Keaton's character,
When did
Ebert. Hmm?
when they have slapstick? When
I
did
don't know. I
they have
guess
slapstick?
I don't.
The only part that I could see them being a little goofy on is
It's all the
when they made their
Beetlejuice
faces.
parts.
Remember? When
Yeah,
they pulled the nose and put the eyes in the mouth. Like that's the only part that was kind of like, oh. Other
I
than
assume
that, like they were
I
pretty
assume that's what
normal.
he's talking about. Ebert called Keaton's character unrecognizable behind pounds of makeup and stated that his scenes don't seem to fit with the other action.
Oh my god.
Then
That's Beetlejuice though.
yeah, I guess he's the most memorable part of the movie. Like my
Exactly.
favorite bit of the movie is like when they first go down into the model and he's first trying to get them to hire him. Like that entire like 8 minute, however long that scene goes on, is some of the funniest shit.
I liked it when I didn't when he because he's living in a toy model of like the town,
Yeah,
but then when it goes to him, it just there's giant foam pieces because
yeah,
it's zoomed in, and it's like oh it's so cool because like when I remember they picked him up and then he turned to spikes and she dropped him and she's like ow, and then
yeah.
he stuck to the grass because it was spikes he like was stuck to the foam.
It's pretty good. Like when he's trying to get them to hire him or whatever, they ask him what his qualifications are, and he's like he turns around for a second and he does like a jack off motion with his hand, like these fucking like qualifications. Or he turns around and he goes, "Oh well, I'm a student of Juilliard. I graduated top of my class." And he like talks to you really like professionally, but then he starts going back in his Beetlejuice thing, where he's like, Not to
Yeah,
mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. So what do you think?"
because he's technically a zombie, right?
And
I've
he's just
seen
like,
him
"No, they're
labeled
all
as a
ghosts."
zombie. No, I know they're like ghosts and goblins, like they're all part of things, but like I could have swore somewhere I've seen him defined as like a zombie.
I don't know. Maybe a zombie implies that the dead body has come back to life, but he's straight up just dead, like a spirit. It looks
Yeah, but
physical.
I mean he's still alive, so
I mean, as a ghost. I mean, Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis are ghosts. They have
that's
physical
true.
bodies.
They died kind of shitty. They
They
got in,
did.
like a car accident and just flew off a bridge.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
sure
it's
did.
basically they drowned.
Um, so the whole point of the movie is they're trying to get these people out of their house.
You remember those sandworms?
I do. Sandworms. You hate them, right? Fuck yeah.
Now I remember I talked about, before we started this. I mentioned the cartoon. The sandworms played a bigger part in the cartoon because in the movie they didn't really touch on them. They just like that
No.
just kept them from leaving the house.
Doesn't he get eaten by one?
I believe that's how it ends. I think they open the door or
And
they're out
that's
there and then it just like straight up eats them.
so he's like dead again because at the end of the movie he's like in a waiting room.
Yeah, that sends them back to the dead office
The
because I think it's
check-in.
where you're supposed to go.
Yeah. The fucking long ass waiting ticket, and it's on like number 5.
Oh yeah, but then
That's
he
pretty
took
good.
the other guy's ticket and then he
Yeah,
sprinkled that
the fucking voodoo guy.
magic dust on his head. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Hey,
This could be a good look for me.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, my favorite part was when he like touched those legs of the half of the lady, and then the other half on the other side of the couch smacked him.
Yeah. There's so many
Pretty
good
good.
gags in this movie. that have nothing to do with the plot. They're just when Michael Keaton in this movie. Holy shit.
Uh, I'll be honest. I did want like a black and white suit like he had. That suit was dope.
And if you happen to be in the Orlando or LA area, if you want to meet Beetlejuice, he's currently going around the parks. He used to have a show. He may
Oh, really?
still. I'm not sure. When I was there in the Orlando park, I didn't. There wasn't a show actively going on for him. But in LA, it could be.
Well, I mean,
different.
it's kind of an older movie now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still super well known, and he's there in the park right now because of the Halloween stuff. Like he's one of the people that you can meet
True.
and stuff like that. You can meet Chucky too in the Orlando one.
Oh, come on.
Well, they had a thing a long time ago where Chucky had like a show where you would go in and he was basically an insult comic.
Oh, gotcha.
Like Courage.
That dog. Yeah.
Or not Courage,
No, it's not Courage.
Triumph. Courage is another dog. Courage is the cowardly
Yeah.
dog. Triumph, the insult comic dog.
Yeah. But which is really weird because he's the cowardly dog, but he's brave as fuck.
I never
he
saw
always
that
did
show.
shit to save the mom. Really?
No, never. That was after my time.
Oh my.
It's like SpongeBob. I never saw that either.
Uh.
It's after my time.
Whoops of shit. It came out in '99.
Yeah, again, I was done with cartoons at that time.
Uh.
I was like 12, 13. Checked out. I was watching Digimon.
Oh my god. All right.
So I started discovering anime, and I moved on there.
I cannot get in anime.
I don't know why. You just gotta find the right ones.
Maybe I tried the Attack on Titans or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I tried that.
Sounds-
I couldn't get into it because it sounds cool when they attack those big titans. They have those jetpacks and shit.
Yeah. Death Note's actually really good. That one's like really. That one's more like. I mean, as about as realistic as a book that can kill people is, but it's like set in the real world. It's just that this book.
I like the idea of that though.
It's
You write
yeah.
down
It's
a name and how you want them to die.
it's pretty good. Just don't watch the movies.
Well, I gotta watch the Netflix one.
No.
That our boy Green Goblin voices the creature, right?
And he's the only good thing about the movie. To no one's surprise. But they fuck everything else up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I met Michael Keaton when I was like
maybe I won't.
5 or something.
really?
Yeah, my uncle used to raise and sell horses, and we were at a thing of his, some horse deal, and Michael Keaton was there in like full on cowboy getup.
Nice.
There's a picture. It's somewhere in this house, but a really old picture of me and a couple of my family members with Michael Keaton in a cowboy hat.
That's actually pretty cool.
I know. I wish I remembered it.
I I I met the dad from Family Matters.
Oh, Reginald something.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who always
yeah,
plays
I
a
met
cop.
him. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I think we were on vacation in L.A. and I think we ate at we were leaving. He was walking around or whatever, and I think I got a picture with him and he signed something of mine.
I fucking
And I
love
was like,
Family Matters.
I was like so stoked. I was like, yeah. I was like, oh shit.
What a weird ass show that turned into. That was not what it was supposed to be when it started, but it's pretty good. That motherfucker played a cop in Family Matters, Die Hard, and Ghostbusters, and probably some other
Hey,
shit
talk
that I
about
don't
being
know of.
typecast.
I know, really. He was also in an episode of Tim and
Hey,
Eric.
you know. Oh really?
I think they got him for something, yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, speaking of the cowboy, it just made me remember. For some reason, I pictured him, but then I automatically thought of this movie. Is that they should remake City Slickers?
Man, don't touch my City Slickers.
I never saw the first one, but I loved the second one.
I remember two more. It's because it was always on TV.
Yeah, it had John Lovitz in it. How do you not remember him?
I know it did.
Like,
It
he's
also had
super memorable.
what the fuck? Jack. I can't remember what his name is, but the guy who played Curly Was also there's a Tim Burton connection. He was in Batman '89.
Jack Palance?
Is it Palance? Yeah.
Yeah, Palance.
Yeah.
Palance or
Yeah.
Palance?
I was saying that at first, but then I was like, is that somebody else I'm thinking of? But yeah, he
Man,
was the mob
Daniel
boss in the
Stern.
beginning of.
Dude, we gotta review Bushwhacked. Do you remember that movie?
I do. I remember Bushwhacked. Yes. Remember
I
remember
fucking love that
remember
movie.
Celtic Pride?
I've only ever seen the beginning of that.
Oh, I fucking love Celtic
I
Pride.
was too little.
Oh, it's so good.
If I could find it, I'd watch it now.
Oh
Because when
god,
I was
yeah.
younger, it looked interesting. Because I like Daniel Stern. He's
Yeah.
hella funny.
Yeah, Dan
But I
Aykroyd in
just
it, too.
remember him and Dan Aykroyd, right? They're
Yeah.
super like Celtic fans.
Yep. Super stereotypical sports fans, and you got the fucking Damon Wayans as the athlete.
That's right.
So we got to do Blank Man, right?
Yes, we. That's yeah. Oh fuck yeah, we do.
We've barely talked about Beetlejuice.
Yeah, but people know Beetlejuice. Like, there's
That
not.
is true.
Yeah. I did like that house. I wish I could live in a house like that.
I mean, well, with the Tim Burton movie, like the aesthetically, this movie is gorgeous. Whether it's the house,
Yeah,
the
you know what
actual
I-
house, or the spirit realm, or the model, like in
Yeah,
in real size.
You know what? He does dark stuff really well. Like, the house is dark, the clothes are dark, but then outside shots are always fucking bright as fuck. The grass
Yeah.
is super green. The sky's fucking piercing blue.
It's
Like, I don't know why. It's just
and that
so
it's
good.
that's just the style. It's like the outside world is like a dream. Whether it's this or like Edward Scissorhands did it a lot with the outside.
That's a good example too.
The community, like all the houses, every house is a different bright ass color.
Yeah.
Everything is like this fantastical version of something normal.
Which I've never seen that movie all the way through.
Are you kidding me?
I've never seen it all the way through.
Fucking Vincent Price is in that movie.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
God damn it.
Man, you remember Monkey Bone with Brendan Fraser?
Yes, I do. And Chris Kattan.
We got to do that movie. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah, he played like a
He was the monkey or whatever the fuck.
oh what? No. He was a dead guy. He was like
Was
a
he?
jogger who got like his neck broken. Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
he had his head kept flopping around.
That's right.
But I was like, he's like the Weekend at Bernie's. Like, he was just like a dead guy that followed.
The
him
only
around.
time I ever saw that movie was when UPN did their weekend afternoon movies.
I've never seen the first. I've only seen the second one.
Of what?
Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh. I remember the second one more, but I've seen both.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the first, but I remember the second one.
The one where they fucking allude to a woman fucking Bernie's dead body.
Yeah, that dude always had the same dumb look on his face. Just
I know.
so good.
Oh god, I can't remember his name. I think
Gotta
his
write
name,
all these movies down.
his name is Terry something.
Oh, is it?
not
I mean,
Terry-
he's
it's
not
not
an
Terry
actor. I
Bollea.
think he was like a.
No, he's an actor.
Well, duh. Oh, is he? I thought
Yeah.
he was like a coordinator, and then they just had him do it for some reason.
No,
'cause
he's
like, oh, he's the character.
He's been in other stuff.
Like in Twin Peaks, Bob. He was like a guy on set.
He was a set
and
designer.
then yeah, and then they just used him as fucking Bob, and it was like, oh, okay.
Yep.
I guess because he looked creepy.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's been 24 minutes. Do we want to call it on this?
I mean, we could.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else I could say. It's a Tim Burton movie, so the biggest aspect of it is having to look at it, like in the fucking sets, like and the stop motion and the claymation they did for like the snake stuff. Those models exist somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're worth
that'd
a
be cool
ton.
to have.
But, like the visually and
Oh.
oh,
Oh, how can we not talk about this scene?
this scene, yeah.
That he's on that.
So this song existed before this movie, right?
Oh yeah, this the picture of this looks really old.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, what a weird idea that worked.
That that was their way of possessing them to scare them, but they ended up just having fun, dancing and singing.
I fucking love Otho.
Oh man, it's so sad that actor died
He
in
died,
real
yeah.
life.
But I mean, it's not unexpected, I guess. He was always a bigger guy.
Yeah, but he like slipped and fell at home, and it like
Is that what
fucked up his
happened?
head. And then yeah,
Oh, fuck,
he
that's really
didn't die
sad.
from being fat or like sick or something like that. He like fell.
It's like Anton Yelchin, how he died. That's fucked up.
Who's that?
He was the guy who he'd been in a bunch of
Oh, he
movies.
got crushed by his fucking jeep.
His own car, yeah. Is he's getting the mail or something?
Yeah, he was getting the mail, but I think he was going to lock the gate or shut the gate, and
Something,
then
yeah. The car hit
that
him.
that vehicle has it doesn't get put and parked all the way. It has that issue, so
Yeah,
it went to neutral, and then it just rammed him in the gate.
that's pretty
Because
crazy.
he was Scotty, wasn't he? He was the Russian in
He was
Star Trek.
no
Oh,
Simon Pegg was Scotty. He was Chekhov.
oh yeah, whoever the fuck that is.
Star Trek alert. No, not yet.
Oh, God damn it.
I don't know what else he was in. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he died in 2010.
yeah, it's crazy. Right before I think he got to do most of his stuff for Star Trek Beyond.
He fell in the kitchen at his condominium and died of blunt trauma to his head.
Oh God, I didn't realize that part of it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, fuck. I was real sad when he died.
He was also memorable in Demolition Man, which is a movie we need to review.
Holy shit. Was he the light guy?
He was like the assistant of the main like spiritual guy.
Oh. Oh, Demolition Man. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Running Man.
Oh no no. Oh, Sub Zero now.
Yeah, that's what I
No
was saying.
Zero,
Like that
whatever.
light guy was the shit though.
Yeah,
That's such a good movie.
that's pretty good.
Add that to the list.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's all I got now.
Yeah, I mean, I give it two thumbs up. It's
Oh,
very
definitely.
enjoyable. It's a good movie.
Yeah. There's not much of a plot,
Winona
but
Ryder's hot in it.
God, I know. Something about those fucking gothy chicks, man. Still to this
Oh,
day,
100%. But
in my 30s, it still
definitely.
something
But
does to me.
uh, I'm Mexican though, so I can't pull that off, which sucks. Otherwise,
A
I'd
lot
be
of
that.
a lot of Mexican chicks go goth though. You gotta find one.
But that's like chola. They just put really white makeup on them, but they still are Mexican, though,
I mean, chill's a different thing than goth.
They're not about like the death and all that, like like a goth. They're still Mexican on that part.
I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, but the standouts. I mean, the aesthetics and Michael Keaton and Otho.
Yeah, yeah, fucking Oppo. I liked it when he's running away and then they put the spotlight on him and then like his clothes ripped off and he was in his boxers, like
Yeah.
hard boxers. And then he ran away hella scared. He's just, oh, and then like took off running. That was
Yeah,
when she unleashed Beetlejuice, I think.
it was but it was during the snake scene where he's like on the stairwell banister or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Gina Davis comes in and yells his name again and calls him back, and he goes, "Oh no!" and he gets sucked back in the model.
Yeah, and then for some reason I was really weirded out by that when it snapped straight because I was like, "What the fuck? Did he die?" Like I thought it was for some reason when I was younger I thought it was real violent.
It was. I mean,
I
it's
was
a
like,
Tim
"Oh
Burton
shit,
movie, so
he's
it's
dead."
pretty graphic. One thing I do have to mention in the first scene when Gene Davis and Alec Baldwin are in the model with him, and then they leave, and he's kind of like getting stuff for them, and he turns around and he goes, "Oh, where'd you go? Hey!" And then he like kicks a tree and it falls over. It's really awesome. And tree falls over. He looks up at him. He goes, "Hey, nice fucking model!" And he squeezes crotch and then honks.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so fucking great.
Uh,
It's,
My my favorite is when they were like, "What's that noise?" And then they hear like brothel, like they see the red lights,
yeah,
and
he's in
she's
the.
like, "Oh, so and so," and he's like, "I didn't build that." Yeah, and he's like in some like little model
uh,
brothel.
it's pretty fucking
Yeah,
good.
definitely a good movie. You gotta fucking see this movie. It's so
Yep.
good.
Well,
Oh,
I guess stay tuned for the next episode of our 31 Days of Horror series on the Tim and James Movie Review podcast.
yep. All
And
month you have to look forward to a new episode every month.
all month
Every oh
long,
yeah, fuck
we're
that up.
we're like at the halfway mark, just about. Stuff's moving faster than I expected.
Going pretty good though.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm honestly surprised that we're able to keep this up. I for sure thought we would like gas out at like the fifth episode or something.
Yeah, I know,
But we're
but yeah, I
fucking
mean,
committed to this.
here we are. At this point, I don't ever want to quit
Oh,
because we got to do this.
I don't either. Because then after this month is over, we still have so many fucking movies to do.
I
We've
know.
already planned on. God.
We come up with multiple movies in this episode of what to do after this month.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe, follow us on everything, and that way you're up to date on our new segment of what do you call it? Movie news.
Yeah, the news of the week or whatever.
So,
However often we do it.
yep.
I thought
Yeah,
that we
we'll
needed
see.
something more current. Because
Yeah,
there's all kinds of
yeah,
things
it makes
going on that I
sense.
want to talk about that's happening now. So I need an outlet for that. And I don't want to just stuff
True.
random news bits in different episodes because,
That is very true.
yeah. So, hey, everybody, we'll see you at the scary movies.